chalk in general would be a good stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
So there's your bonus.
Excellent.
Let's see. If you have somebody who loves books, there are 2 books that I would recommend. They're both available for pre-order. Let me pull them up here. I'll pull up one. Boop, 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 boop. So the first one I would recommend is Deconstructing the Fitness Industrial Complex, edited by my friend Justice and Rochon Lawrence. And this is all about how to resist, disrupt, and reclaim what it means to be fit in American culture. And what's really cool about this book is that it's all different perspectives, like little mini essays from folks' perspectives from queer, trans, Black, Indigenous, people of color, fat and disabled trainers, body workers, coaches on reimagining fitness for all bodies. So this is available for pre-order.
Love it.
And then also, let me see. Sorry.
It's okay.
The next one is The Body Liberation Project by Chrissy King.
Chrissy King.
Yeah. So this is her book. It's due out March 14th. You can pre-order this one as well. Body Liberation Project, How Understanding Racism and Diet Culture Helps Cultivate Joy and Build Collective Freedom. So those are 2 books that I have myself personally pre-ordered, and I am like, I can't wait to get them in my hands. So you can always pre-order these books as gifts and then just like print out the pre-order or, write a note in the card or whatever. And then it's actually kind of fun because then somebody gets to open the gift and then they get to, oh yeah, I forgot that this was coming to me, right? Like, so that's fun. It's like getting it twice.
Absolutely. I love that.
So yeah. So that's books. I love books too.
Excellent. Well, I mean, since we're on books, I'm going to throw in some book recommendations too.
Yes.
Because you just inspired me. Couple that are like top of my list. Aubrey Gordon, What We Don't Talk About When We Talk About Fat. That's her previous one. She's got a new one coming out soon. I don't know the details off the top of my head, but that's a great one. What We Don't Talk About When We Talk About Fat by Aubrey Gordon. And I also want to plug Food Isn't Medicine by Dr. Joshua Woolrich. What I like about this one is, first of all, medical doctor who also went back to school to become a nutritionist. Something that a lot of folks don't realize is doctors don't get a whole lot of nutrition training when they're in med school. It's probably less than what me and Michelle have. And yet they're looked to as these experts on nutrition when they literally don't get that much time learning nutrition in med school. So it's a great book. It dispels a lot of myths out there about chronic illness, about body weight, about diet and nutrition habits. So that one's a really good one as well. And the last one is The Empowered Eating Journal by Marissa Szabo. It's really
yes. I feel like I've heard of this before.
I still got some of those in stock.
Yes.
It's a non-diet approach to putting yourself back in the driver's seat when it comes to eating, helping you kind of notice patterns that you're not happy with, and helping you kind of work towards incremental change, whatever you want that change to be. So it's a very open approach, and it's not your typical food journal. In fact, I really wouldn't call it a food journal. I'd call it an empowered eating journal. So that's another option out there available at wellandsimplehealth.com.
Get it. Fabulous. Good job plugging yourself. You don't do that enough.
Thank you.
My next one, and so I know that I had said that all of these are not like sponsored ads. This is actually a company and product that I am an affiliate for. So I do have an affiliate link that
I knew you were going to do this.
Yeah, because I'm obsessed with the skincare. I really am. And you know what? Like, there isn't a lot of stuff. And so growing up, I pretty much washed my face with Dove soap and then like used oil of Olay, like moisturizer afterwards. Like, I was very, I guess, quote unquote, lucky to have like my skin's dry, like runs on the drier side of things. I did not have a lot of challenges with like huge breakouts. Like, I get a couple of zits on my chin. They've all of a sudden started again. It's always right here. Like,
stress.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
But yeah, so I'm not somebody who has ever been like, I need like the best skincare. I've always been like, oh, my face is clean. Oh, I put on I put on sunblock. Whatever. Like, I'd be using like the blue sunblock, like for kids. So you like put it on and it's like blue because it's, so you know, you got it on everywhere. Anyways. About 4.5, 5 years ago now, I discovered Frey through another coach who had an affiliate code or whatever. And I was like, oh, you know what? It's specifically formulated for skin that is active, skin that sweats. It is developed by dermatologists, and they're always coming out with new products. Like, there's a new vitamin C serum that is, it just, my face feels so good when I put it on, and it like smells good. And I love all their products. For somebody who never realized what it felt like to have really fabulous feeling skin, I love it. And, if there was any product I would strongly recommend, it's the Protect Me sunblock. It's the moisturizer. I put it on every morning. And like you were saying with the Lume deodorant, it lasts a while. Like, I don't have to restock a lot on any of these products. I just happen to run out of different ones at different times. So it may seem like I'm like constantly buying stuff, but it lasts a long time, and it's 1,000% worth it. So anyways, my code is Michelle F, and no matter what other sales or promotions they are having, using that code will always save you the most. So sometimes they'll have like a 30% off thing, but if you also use my code, you might save another 10% or something on top of it.
That's awesome.
I actually missed their Cyber Monday thing was 45% off, but if you used my code, it was 50% off and a free gift.
Wow.
So yeah, so just always use my code. And also, I do get a little kickback. I do get a little commission from that. So I'm going to be honest about that, but I would talk about them all the time, the same way I talk about Trader Joe's freaking body butter. I love that shit. I don't get anything for that, but I talk about that shit all the time. So, you know, anyways, if you're looking for skincare, if you know somebody who, especially for people who work out outside, I feel like their products are especially good for that. Their Detox Me mask I use it a couple times a week. I use it more in the winter, and I'll even put like a thin layer of it on my lips, just like a real gentle exfoliation, and then put Vaseline on my, like, I'm not
like, oh, this is fancy. Vaseline.
I'm about as basic as they come, and I love Frey. So I'm going to put that out there. Again, my code is Michelle F, and you know, it's good shit.
Awesome. Good shit. Love that. I love a good face mask too. It's like,
oh my God, I love it. And the other thing is if you are somebody who the products do not work for whatever reason, they are designed for all skin types. But if it doesn't work for you, there's a no questions asked money back guarantee, and they don't even make you send back the products. I don't think it's like super easy. Their customer service, they're great. And
that's awesome.
They care about empowering women. they plant a tree for every product that's, you know what I mean? Like they do all sorts of stuff too. So they're good people.
Awesome.
Running the company. So
love that.
I'm done.
Okay. My next one, I feel like this is like giving insight into like how lame my Christmas list has always been as like a child. It's always like, I want socks and underwear. Because the next item on my list, it's actually, I always say my soon-to-be mother-in-law, eventually to-be mother-in-law, for my birthday sent me this set of these ultra-light, really nice quick dry towels.
Oh,
really, really packable. They like fold up real compact. They dry super fast. They're soft. They're really pretty. And super handy for like, taking a shower at the gym, or wiping sweat. And, you don't want it to stay soaking wet and get super stinky. So they dry out really quickly. So that's a really nice, thoughtful gift for folks that either sweat a lot or are, taking a shower at the gym or even go to the beach, whatever. A nice set of really nice, lightweight, quick dry towels is the next super practical and not exciting item on my list.
I think that they are exciting though, because we actually got a set from SandCloud. And
I think that's what I have.
Yeah, we use them for our trip to Greece. And when we travel, we do not check bags anywhere. So we don't go either. To Greece for 2 to 3 weeks in the summer, and we take a carry-on. And these towels fit in our bags, did not take up a ton of space, and they dry so fast that you're not then like worried about having to like wash them multiple times while you're away. Yeah. And the sand just literally falls off when you pick it up.
Amazing.
So, I'm behind these, and I think that they're exciting. And they have some really cute little designs. There's like a little turtle one.
They're aesthetically pleasing.
And they're very soft.
Yeah.
So that's you can also like if somebody has the air conditioner on higher than you want, and you're in Greece, so there aren't a lot of like blankets on the bed and you're a little chilly in the middle of the night, you might just like pull your towel over you. Your towel on. You use it as a shawl.
Not that had to happen to you.
Never.
No way.
Never.
That's so funny.
All right. So I guess this brings me to number 10. We done 10?
I haven't been counting.
But
sure.
So another one I was thinking about would be a gift card to a local like meal prep service. And I don't mean like a like Nutrisystem.
No.
I'm also like not talking about like a HelloFresh.
Oh no.
I don't consider that to be a meal prep.
Or
I consider that to be like, here's a bunch of shit you need to then prep on your own and cook with. Some people love it. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's not that's not hopeful for me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a local business that does meal prepping where that can come in super handy. Maybe like I have a company that I like to use around here. And I will put in an order like if we're traveling, I'll put in an order for the week after. So I know that I don't have to worry about like coming home and like
doing groceries,
eating takeout for 5 days until I can get to the grocery store or whatever. Or for weeks when you just know that you're going to be a little bit busier or whatever, it can be really helpful to just have your lunches taken care of. And these smaller local meal prep businesses, it's usually professional chefs, and they usually are really conscientious about like if you have food allergies or things like that, and they have fun like new things to try. So I feel like a gift card, like I would love a gift card to, the company I like. I just want to make sure I say their name right. Why am I the worst? And like,
I think I know which one it is.
You probably do. Oh, yeah. Best Life Meal Prep. Tony and Val Betancourt.
How are you going to mispronounce that?
I couldn't remember if it was Best Light. I didn't think I was going to mispronounce it. I wanted to make sure I said the name right.
Okay.
I couldn't remember if it was Best Life or Better Life or whatever. So anyways, don't be an asshole.
I can't help myself. I was like, it's not the one I thought.
If you live in Massachusetts, especially in the North Shore of Massachusetts, I highly recommend Best Life Meal Prep. The food is super delicious. Tony and Val actually used to own 62 on Wharf in Salem, Massachusetts. Really delicious Italian restaurant. And like the food's so good. And they are also great human beings. So another small business, if you happen to live in this area or you're buying gifts for somebody in this area, highly recommend them.
Love it.
So
awesome. Excellent.
That's kind of all I have on my list.
I'm looking mine over.
Except, if you feel compelled to buy a supplement for somebody, it would be creatine.
That's on my list.
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah. Especially if they if they have a more expensive preference for creatine, like the one I use, which I'm going to be shifting away from because it's too expensive. It can be nice to have somebody pay for that for you.
For sure.
Yeah. The only other thing that I was thinking is like a really good yoga mat.
Oh, yeah. Like
a nice cushy one. Maybe it's got some gripability to it. It's easy to go to TJ Maxx and get like a $10 super thin mat. But when you're tired and you just want to lay on the floor, a really nice cushy yoga mat really does the trick.
Try to find yoga mats by brands and companies that really support like the roots of yoga and like sustainability and and try not to get too smushy of a mat because it's hard to do balancing poses on too smushy of a mat.
It's true. Or the ones that kind of like have a little stretch to them.
Yeah.
They're not firm enough. So like make sure you got some thickness so you're not just laying on the hard floor, but not too much thickness. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really have any brand or anything to recommend, but
me neither. In fact, my cat's destroyed all of mine. So
I know. Damn them cats.
Bitch.
And with everything, always be a thoughtful consumer, just kind of try to have an idea of where your money's going and who is at the top of that chain and who they're supporting with things, right? So with their money at the top of the thing, especially for something like yoga. Yeah. That is so heavily whitewashed and appropriated. Yeah. Making sure that you're giving back. And this holiday season, always trying to buy from small business, small women-owned businesses, small BIPOC businesses, LGBTQIA plus owned businesses, really putting your money into the hands of folks who are doing incredible stuff, who maybe are not getting the attention that they should be getting. So hopefully we've given you some really great ideas here today. As usual, we would love to hear from you if you have any great ideas for maybe something you're hoping you get under the tree or when you light the menorah or however you're celebrating this season, or something that's on your birthday list or whatever. Share with us. Send us an email. Comment on the post on Instagram. If you're watching this on YouTube, drop us a comment below. And if this was helpful, or if you heard something on here that you were hoping to get, make sure you share this episode with somebody who might be buying you something to give them that idea. Wink, wink, hint, hint.
I can't wink with my left eye.
Oh, fascinating.
I know. We learn new things about me all the time.
Fascinating. Oh, that's good. It's hot. That's hot.
It's hot.
All right, friends. On that note, till next time. I think was this episode 80?
Hang on, I can tell you.
Look at the spreadsheet.
I am. It's episode. Yeah. Nope. Yep. Yep, episode 80.
Are you sure about that? Hey, it's episode 80! Woo! As always, so grateful for you all tuning in. You're not turning in. I mean, maybe you're going to bed right now. I don't know.
I'm turning in.
Ooh, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you so much. Every time you listen, every time you share, when you leave a review, like when you comment, everything, we are just so grateful to all of you. So
every time you listen, an angel gets its wings.
Oh.
Nope, didn't get that reference. Okay.
No, I feel like
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh.
Every time
that's
bell
not
rings,
one of my
an
favorites.
angel- Oh. See, it's because I'm an old lady.
I mean, I like lots of movies, but
It's not the top of the list.
no.
That's fair. That's okay. Somebody out there got it. Leave a comment.
Probably everybody but me got it. It's fine.
Yes. Well, thanks,
Later.
everybody. What?
Later.
Later. Bye, everybody.